Okay, my friends, let's go on with your mid-March to mid-April reading. And for mid-March, look what came up here. Now we have two court cards. This is the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. The King of Wands would be, well, the Wands are fire sign. This would be either be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And this would be a person who has that fiery instinct, who can make things happen. They're creative with their work. They are the go-getters of the world. They like to speak their truth. It's more than that. They like to sometimes be on stage and be performers. But this person really has this King of Wands, and this can be a woman. So if it feels like, wow, there's a really fiery, Aries in my life, but it's a woman, so that would be okay, because they can be either or. I'm just describing that the king has basically mastered the art of creating, putting his passions out into the world and manifesting with those. The Queen of Cups, boy, you have some people in your sign or in your life this particular reading, Aquarius. I hope you like them. This Queen of Cups, now this could be you, and I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm feeling that it could be possibly your rising or moon sign. For some of you, you're going to say, nope, don't have any water in any of those signs. Then this is another person. But the Queen of Cups, let me describe her. She, of course, as you know, she's a water sign, so she's intuitive, she's psychic, same thing in a way, very into the metaphysics of life. She comes from her heart. She's very loving, very giving. And the difference between the king and the queens, the only difference is how to describe it is the king has mastered this, and so he still works at it. He still, it's a thing for him. For the queen, she sort of embodies it. She's a little bit softer, that feminine energy, a little bit, she embodies these things of loving, nurturing, the Queen of Cups, giving to others, being compassionate. So while, some of you are going to really resonate with these court cards, these cards are different people to all of you. Not all of you Aquarians were born on the same day, same time, same month even. So you really have to think about, okay, there's people in my life right now that are important. These cards came up in your reading. Who could they possibly be to you? Now remember, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading. I encourage you to watch the whole reading through, but to also watch your moon and rising if, in fact, this doesn't resonate with you. But, people are always in our life, right? I mean, so just think about the distinctions of the different personalities. Fiery, more watery, okay? This could be you, or this could be another person. It could even be a man, but it could be a woman. All right? And I want to do talk about the beginning of April before we do the energies card. So here in April, we have you wanting to move on. So I would ask myself, Aquarius, what are you moving on from? Because this is a life-changing card. This Eight of Cups, I'm going to move it this way. This Eight of Cups means that you have, put everything in place. You're ready to literally either move, or go on a big adventure, you're changing the way you do things. But you're basically putting the past behind you, or anything that hasn't worked, or anything that hasn't made you happy. So this could be a relationship, this could be a career, and you're wanting to move into the direction of, actually, it's not known. It's not always known with this Eight of Cups, and I'm laughing because life is an adventure. We plan for things one way, and they may turn out, but in a different way than we ever thought. So this person is seeking knowledge, seeking wisdom. So a lot of you might be doing that, and your heart's saying, Move forward with what you love, because what you've been doing for other people, for other circumstances, may not be in your best interest anymore. It's time to really pay attention to you. And the 8 signifies infinity. It also signifies, in numerology, it signifies manifesting. So you're on a manifesting trip that makes your heart happy, that makes you happy. Now, what I love, the card that comes up beside this is the 4 of Wands. Awesome card. It literally means that there's success in your workplace. You see the fruits of your labor have come about. So you're going to see probably April, more money, more opportunity, more growth. There's a couple here that have gotten married. So you might meet someone in the workplace or in your particular industry. You might also be getting married, or a romance comes about. So this is very much of a celebration type of card. And I love that you're moving away from what you thought was making you happy, or what just doesn't make you happy anymore, into a more enlightened stage, feeling good, heart happy. And the energies between the 2 months is the Knight of Wands. Now, of course, another wand card. You have 3. So really, Aquarius, this is a lot about your work and what you do and being passionate about it. What do you love about it? And move those things forward. Visualize, focus on that. The Knight of Wands, all of the knights are gung-ho, ready to explore, ready to be adventurous. The Knight of Wands is like, do it now. He is probably the most gung-ho of all the knights. Like the Knight of Pentacles, his horse has all 4 legs or feet on the ground. Not the Knight of Wands. Boy, let's take charge. Let's make things happen. Let's get it moving, people. So this is either someone that's in your life that's encouraging you to move forward. This could be, because he's a knight, could be younger, and I don't mean a child, because that would be a page, but maybe 20s, teens or 20s. Could mean maybe you have a son, or it's just someone younger than you that has a lot of fiery passion. But I feel like whoever this is, it's the essence of the characteristics of this person that rubs off on you. It's like, yeah. And then it makes you want to move on, or you do move on, and then into success and what you really want in life. So I don't know if maybe you've read about this person, you know this person, but it's an encouragement. All right, let's look into the crystal for Aquarius. My glasses on here. Okay, yeah, windows of opportunity. Now they are not visible yet because they're to the right of the crystal. So they're not right in front of me, but they are in essence. Now I do want to say around one of them, interesting. I'm trying to make out what this is. Okay, so windows of opportunity, there are. In one of them, with one of them, there's someone who's either sneaky or doesn't lay all the cards on the table, if you will, or it's not truthful about all of the facts. So we are in Mercury retrograde. Before you sign anything, any documents, please make sure that you've read everything, that you understand everything. If you need to take it to a particular attorney in that particular field, then do so, because there could be a complication if not. Okay. So I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be negative. It's just caution is always good, especially when signing documents, especially during this time of year. You may want to wait until April if you're going to sign anything, if you can do that. Okay. All right. Okay. So your totem, that's pretty. This is the songbird that's on a windowsill that I'm seeing in the crystal. So, okay, which birds like to sing? Well, I tell you what, I was taking a walk with my dog earlier, and there was a cardinal that they have the prettiest tones. So, whatever bird to you feels like that they're musical, and I mean musical in the sense of their chirping is happy to you. There's something about birds interesting. And I don't know what kind. I'm just seeing a bird on a windowsill. So some of you that might be your totem animal or a sign for someone in the spirit world that's guiding you, or just when to make a move, make a decision, and this bird shows up. Sometimes that's happened with me. I was sitting in my office and a bird, I think it wasn't the windowsill, but outside, and just stared at me through the window. So that's when you know that you're being guided. Just saying. For you all, it's coming up birds this time. All right, there's two very important people in your life that are coming up. One is almost like a, for lack of a better term, mystic or very enlightened individual. I'm not even sure you know this person yet. I feel like you will get to know them and get to know some of their interesting ways, and you may want to take on, like, I don't know if it's meditation or just psychic intuition. I feel like you all are going to be very intuitive this month as well. So slow down when you can. Take a couple deep breaths. You are an air sign, and I get it. I'm a fellow air sign. We think a lot. But if you slow down and just listen, then you'll get some guidance. Okay, so buildings, not real tall buildings. So some of you maybe think about leasing property. Gosh, another bird. This is like a huge bird that has his wings in the air ready to take off. Some of you are ready to, and I'll go back to the buildings, but I had to say this. Some of you are ready to fly. You're ready to go like this Knight of Wands. Take flight. Where did the buildings go? Okay, so the buildings to me felt like some of you are going to be either visiting, areas or cities that it wouldn't be a large city, but maybe a medium size or smaller, or you live in an apartment that's 2 or 3 stories high. I got, or you're thinking about buying a property, something along that nature. I do see some of you packing. I see someone standing behind a car, putting things in the car, ready to go. Some of you might also be wondering if there's anyone in your neighborhood that seems like they're suspicious. I'm not trying to be scary or cautious, but just this person in the crystal didn't seem like they were a bad person or they were up to no good. They just seem like they're lost. Seem like someone who's either lost, maybe it's a child, or just someone who's, you help give directions to. So that came up. They didn't seem like a scary person.